Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I do this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. This is kind of like my go-to makeup look, so if I don't know what I'm wearing or if I don't want to spend too much time or be creative or nothing like that, then I usually lean on to this look. It is a little bit extra because I have glitter on, but other than that it's super simple. I think it's super easy to recreate. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so I already went ahead and did my eyebrows and primed my eyelids for eyeshadow. I did it off camera just so I can save some time. I have done a video on how I do my eyebrows in the past, so if y'all want to check that out, you can. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with my Stila One Step Corrector primer. I always prime my face with this, either this one or the Benefit Poreless one. Those are my favorite ones. For foundation, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm in the shade 220. And once I have that all blended out, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm just going to put some on. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Okay. So then after I do that, I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm gonna bronze up my face with the Hoola Benefit bronzer. My favorite bronzer ever. And then for blush, I'm gonna use this Tarte blush palette, and this is Blush Bliss. And I'm gonna use the combination of like the nude and the orange looking one. I'm going to highlight using the Becca Champagne Pop. Once I have all that, then I'll go back in with my stippling brush and kind of just go over everything, blend it out a little bit. I'm gonna do my lips because it freaks me out when my lips are like completely white. So for lips, I'm going to outline them in my Buxom lip liner. This is in the shade Undercover. For being a wooden pencil, they're super creamy. I love them. I picked some up whenever Ulta was having like their 21 days of beauty sale. They were half off. I picked up a few colors and I really did like them. So I'm gonna line my lips and then I'm gonna use a lipstick on top of it. In the very center of my lips, I'm going to use MAC Velvet Teddy. This is one of my favorite lipstick colors from them. And yeah, yeah, that's all I'll do for my lips. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to my eyeshadow. The main things I'm gonna be using is the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe and this Stila Magnificent Metal glitter. What's it called? Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. And I'm using the shade Smoky Storm. I really do love these Stila eyeshadows. The only thing I feel is that they're kind of pricey. They're $24, but they're amazing. The pigmentation is there. I can sometimes just put it on without having to like cut my crease or anything. It does the work for you and you don't have to mess with like glitter glue or nothing like that. I do feel like they dry out pretty fast for it being so expensive, but other than that, I really do like them. I have a couple of shades, and ever since I started using those, I don't use glitter, like loose glitter anymore. Okay, so the first color I'm gonna go into, which one is it? So I'm gonna go in with this color first here for my transition color, and I'm gonna use like a big fluffy blending brush. Just work that into the crease like so. And I kind of do windshield wiper motions, and then here towards the end I kind of do like circles. And since I feel like I have a really big brow bone area right here, I kind of just lay the brush flat and drag it out. So I start doing something like that. Okay, so then once I do that, I'm gonna go in with a little bit darker shade. So after that one, I'm gonna go in with the one right next to it, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I know it may seem like a lot of steps and a lot of colors, but it's really, I just feel like it looks better if you layer the colors on and you don't just go in straight away with like a really dark shade. And then also it's harder to blend it out if you put a dark shade with nothing underneath it. So that's just from my experience. I mean, everybody does eyeshadow different. After that, I'm gonna go in with this third shade right here, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing and blend that into the crease. So like so. After that, I'm gonna go in with a different brush. So this is the Morphe E22. It's gonna pick up more product, so that's kind of what I want. And I'm gonna go into the same shade and place that in the crease. And I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush and just blend it out a little bit more. Like so. So I'm gonna go into this brown shade right here, and I will start working that in the outer corner, and I'm gonna use my Sigma Blending E25 brush. So what I'll do here is I will kind of place it in the outer corner and start dragging it in and bring it into the crease like so. So then once I lay the color down, I'll go in with a blending brush and then just blend around the edges. So it doesn't look so harsh. And then I'm gonna go back in with that last lighter shade that we had used, and I'm gonna pick some up and use that to help blend out that darker shade. My skin has been so dry, so these eyeshadows are not blending very well, but oh well. So like so. And then after that, I'm gonna go back in with that E25 blending brush, and I'm gonna go into an even more darker brown, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna repeat the same steps. I'm just gonna place it on the outer part of my eye and drag it just a little bit into the crease, just to smoke it out a little bit more. Then I'll go in and cut my crease with some concealer. And I'm not gonna go all the way out. I'm just gonna go about halfway in. So then once I do that, then I'll go in with my finger and then I'll just drag the concealer out like so, and then kind of pat the concealer so it's not so wet. And I'm gonna do the other eye as well. So then after that, I will go in and try to blend that out, like the outer part of it. I find that it's way easier to blend it out before you go in with the glitter. I'm gonna go back in with that blending brush, the E25, and with that super dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to blend. Okay, and then once you have blended it out as much as you can, then I'll go in with the Stila glitter eyeshadow. So then after that, I'm gonna go in with some liquid liner. Okay, so then once you get your wings on, then I'm gonna go in with mascara. So I'm gonna use Lash Blast Volume by CoverGirl, and then I'm gonna top it off with the L'Oreal Telescopic. And then before I do my other layer of mascara, I'm gonna go in with the highlight that I used, the Becca Champagne Pop, and I'm gonna use this is the e.l.f. blending eye brush. I like it because it's round, and I'm gonna dip into the highlight and put some on my brow bone and in my tear duct area, which is right here, just to highlight a little bit. I'm actually gonna spray it with some setting spray. Just so it can pop a little bit extra. Go like so, and put some on my brow bone. And then just use my finger to blend it out a little bit, so it's not so harsh looking. So yeah, gives that effect. So then after that, I will go in with the telescopic and do my other layer of mascara, and then I'm gonna do my lower lash line eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna quickly do my under eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use a tiny little blending brush like this, and I'm gonna go in to that shade right there. So then I'll blend that underneath here. And then I'm gonna go in with a smudger brush, which looks something like this. And I'm gonna dip into that dark brown eyeshadow. And I'm gonna put that underneath there as well, but just trying to stay a little bit closer to my lash line than that other color. That way it looks like it blends from darkest to lightest. And I will bring it in all the way. And then I'm gonna go in with a flat liner brush like this and dip into the black eyeshadow in the palette, which is the one in the corner. And then I'm gonna put that as close as I can to my lower lash line and kind of connect it to my eyeliner. And I'm only gonna drag it about halfway. That way it can kind of give me the illusion of a longer eyeball. So, like so. Okay, and once I apply the black underneath there, then I'm just gonna put mascara on my bottom lashes, and then I'm pretty much done. Then I'm just gonna set down my makeup. I've been using this Mario Badescu facial spray, and I really do like it. I've been using it to set down my face. I even use it when I get out of the shower or to prep my skin. I really do like it. But yeah, this is the finished look.